Hey dudes and dudettes, Mr. Theorist here, and welcome back to our annual Halloween of Retro Review. This time we will be covering the Nightmare on Elm Street films, and in this video we'll be doing the first one, Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. So you know how these goes. We'll talk about the plot, not in too much detail because I want you guys to go and watch it if you haven't already. This epic classic film.
Who hasn't watched Nightmare on Elm Street?
There will be some. There will be some that haven't seen it.
Not from my generation.
No,
Anyway.
more mine. We'll go over the plot vaguely, and then I'll let this guy give his thoughts, I'll give my thoughts, and then we'll bounce off each other and just chat. Yeah? Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with Nightmare on Elm Street, it starts with a young girl who is having nightmares about some creepy guy with a glove with knives on it. He is chasing her in the dreams, and what? And she wakes up terrified. She tells her friends this, and you find out that one of her other friends, called Nancy, also has had the same nightmare, and they decide to stay together along with their boyfriends to stay awake so they don't have this terrifying nightmare. Unfortunately, stuff happens because it's a slasher movie, and one of the girls dies. The one that you kind of get a feel is the main character, but turns out she isn't. She's dead within
10 minutes.
about 10 minutes of the movie, and then we follow Nancy for the rest of the film. The cops think that the girl that died was killed by her boyfriend because they had an argument the night before, so they catch him, they lock him up, but this guy again, he ends up dying. As the film goes along, Nancy begins to find out that Freddy Krueger actually has a connection to her parents and everyone else's parents. And unfortunately, after a while, and she's slowly coming up with a plan so she can defeat Freddy, she loses her boyfriend in a fantastic, unbelievable way of him falling into the bed and blood gushing completely everywhere. Yeah. But eventually she manages to defeat Fred Krueger, and yeah, that's an overall synopsis of the plot itself. There is only 4 characters, plus the sub-characters of the parents, and unlike most horror slasher films, it's very slow. It's good because it has a good solid story to it. At times the special effects are funny because it's 80s and
80s, it has not aged. Well, no, in a way it has aged because it is a classic 80s. It is one of the most classic 80s horror movies. But yeah, the effects of Freddy has long arms.
Oh god,
bad.
Oh.
But then you get some of the lighting shots, which are just beautiful.
Yeah,
done.
first time you see Freddy's face.
Some of the cinematography is good because a good camera shot is a good camera shot. But yeah, the effects. Yikes! From the dead body at the end of her mother, which is just looks like an animatronic out of some kind of funfair ride.
Yeah, you could imagine it in a Ghost Train.
The acting of the 4 main victim characters, not the best.
I would say
okay.
I would say actually, I think Nancy, like our main character, probably has one of the weakest acting of the 4.
Yeah, and obviously it has the famous early appearance of Johnny Depp.
Yes, this is
very on Johnny Depp-esque.
Yeah, this is Johnny Depp's first. I think it's his first feature. I've read that it's his first film, but I'm not sure if it is.
It's his first credited movie role when he was starting out. I mean, to me, this is a classic movie for me. I grew up with the Elm Street movies, and so this is one of my favourite Elm Street movies. This one and the third one are my 2 favourite Elm Street movies. I mean, the second one was the first one I saw. I'm not a big fan of that.
That's actually my first. I saw the third one first because your brother had them on video. I saw the third one. Then I saw the fourth.
That was mine.
I saw the third, then I saw the fourth, and then I saw the second. And I already seen the third and fourth, and you get the formula of it, and then you go back to the second, you're like,
I mean, this is a stone cold classic. Very, very 80s.
God, yes.
Music, the sound is good, so it's an enjoyable little horror movie. And unlike the typical trappings of slasher movies where it's just you line up your victims and knock them down one by one, this more follows Nancy's story, while the other characters around her are getting killed off, but it is more just following this one character and her story to defeat the Freddy Krueger of the movie.
It's even different. We'll get down to it when we do the other films. It's different to the others, but this is because Wes Craven decided he was going to do this one film anyway. He only wanted to do the one Freddy film, and then the studio was like, "No, look, it's really popular. We want more." And he went, I don't want to do it." And you can tell once you get to the other ones, you can tell that it changes very much. This was the one he really, really wanted to do.
I mean, it's still. But as far as what we know as Elm Street movies, this was still its starting phase. It hadn't really found its direction. My opinion, the movie when it starts becoming what is known as the Nightmare on Elm Street movies is the third one. The second one's a total mistake. This is the protoform. The third one is kind of like the beginning of these are fun slasher movies.
Yeah.
This one's not as good, but it's still good. So I remember enjoying it growing up. I'd be watching it now and I go, yeah, it's kind of dated a bit, but I still enjoyed it as a classic horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I can say, like, it's good. This is very serious compared to the others, as you say. Like, when you get to
serious is not quite the word I would use. It's less.
It's less
fun.
And like,
because the thing about Elm Street movies is you find them fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the other Elm Streets post the second? Because I think even the second one a little bit, but when you get 3 onwards, it's very much like Freddy's like, haha, look, I'm here, I'm cheesy, I'm gonna throw you into a TV kind of depths. And this one is very much like he's the killer stalker type in this one.
Yeah, he's still finding his feet. I mean, he was played by Robert Englund,
yes,
who was a known actor but not well known. I mean, the irony being at this time, he was the only other thing that he was well known for was playing a character called Willie in the V TV series.
Oh my god! Yeah. No, I totally forget that he is Willie from V.
Yeah, he was famous for that. I mean, he was a minor character. He was kind of like the Jar Jar Binks of V, but he was popular.
Yes.
He was not quite Jar Jar Binks.
No one is quite Jar Jar.
He was the heart of the series, the nice character.
Yes.
And so he was famous for playing this nice alien character who was a bit klutzy. And then he did this. Now the thing is that when you see the first movie, you don't see Robert Englund at all.
Yeah, you barely actually see a full lit face of it.
You don't see the actor. You just see the performance of him playing the creature.
Yeah.
He doesn't. And again, he doesn't really come into form as Freddy Krueger.
Even visually, you don't really see Freddy in this.
It's
like,
all darker shots.
You'll get either half his face, or you'll get just the whole silhouette in shadows of him. You'll never get a full face of Freddy.
And there's some really good shots of close-ups of Freddy which work. Then some of the distant shots just look like somebody in a Halloween costume looking at
the arm one, I think, is the worst, which is unfortunate. Like, if you're going to watch this, don't be put off with the first hunt he does at the beginning of the film with the really long extended arm Freddy, because that's pretty bad.
I think the problem is that at the time people enjoyed them as horror movies and didn't find them as silly, and now people watching them they laugh at it in the same way that Alien is considered to be a classic sci-fi horror movie. The last time I saw it at the cinema, when the alien ran out, the small one alien after the chest-busting scene comes running out and runs out of the room, people find it funny.
Oh.
Because it's just the effect hasn't aged well, same as a lot of the effects in this. You will laugh at because they are bad. They kind of like take you out. But I remember when I was younger, I had this film and it was one of my all-time favourites.
This is why I wanted to get you on. I wanted your, because I've seen these years after, and I've got the younger side of me kind of watches it and goes,
yes, because you are more the. As far as Wes Craven goes, you're more of the Scream generation.
Yes, I know more.
The Elm Street generation, which was something that was its high at one point and then just went down and down and down. It's pretty much what we're going to be doing with these films. It's as the films go on, they're just going to get
sillier and sillier.
And we'll just tell you what we think of them as they come.
Yeah. So this is the first one, guys. There isn't that much to say. Per se, because this first one, it is a slow burner of a film. It's good. No, it's good. But you compare it to any of the others, it is a very slow burner. good.
Better than the second one, which we're doing next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the second.
I don't like the
I
second.
like the second
Anyway,
one.
we'll see.
We're gonna
We'll see what happens.
We're gonna have mixed opinions on the second one.
We'll see what happens when we revisit and do the second one.
Yes. So yeah, I like this film. I do like it. It's fun, a little bit silly, very 80s horror.
And let's be honest,
slasher.
either you're a fan of the Elm Street movies or you're not. If you like a good horror movie, it's a good solid little horror movie.
Yeah.
If you're not, then not. Then yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that's kind of how we feel. You either like it or you don't. It's like Marmite. I hate Marmite.
I love Marmite. Wrong
See?
with you, just wrong with you. God.
Anyway, guys, this is our little retro. It's kind of become a bit of a ramble, didn't it?
We always ramble.
We always end up rambling.
Ramble.
If you come to watch these videos, you know exactly how we go by now.
Yeah.
Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. If you have, bring a friend along and get them to subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button and leave a comment. Tell us which is your favourite Freddy Krueger movie. And we'll catch you guys in the second one, which will hopefully come out as soon as possible. Till next video, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye!